Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at techtrader.com. It's Thursday, October the 24th. These are the charts of the day, and like we do every Thursday, swing trade review. There's about 30 of them still. This goes back several weeks, so we pay attention. Alphabetically, AAOI continues to press, and you can see how it's gone from the 12-13 zone all the way up to 20 and change, and then backed up. But it looks like to me, along 1, 2, this is 3 and 4, the fifth wave might take us to the mid-20s. LAR breaks out. We put a swing on it. It just really rammed right up to the first target, filling the gap, and then pulled back. Today's bounce was an inside day, but it was a positive one. I think the stock is headed back towards 21 and 25. Applied Digital APLD, pop flag, and pop again. A little bit of a pullback, but I still think we make it to about 11, my next target. BEKE exploded. We put a swing on it. It went vertical with the Chinese stocks. Then it came down pretty hard. Did about a 0.375 fib retracement and bounced. This, folks, is an island reversal. See it? You leave an island like that, meaning the gap above on both sides or below on the other way. But for me, normally signaling a bottom. I usually see heavier volume, so it's still in doubt. What I want to see now is a hold right there and a pop and go. It breaks down, maybe headed towards lower levels. And certainly the stop would have to be under this double bottom near the gap. If it does run and takes out 21.2, you might see 25.6 again and then beyond. Bristol Myers broke out in July, coiled, popped again, beginning of the month, and now it's in a perfect little pennant or wedge, which I think leads to high 50s, maybe 59. CAPR, maybe one of the stars of Wall Street right now. This stock just going ballistic from 4 to nearly 24, and then backing and filling here in a rising coil. I think this thing blows to the upside. If it gets to 23.40, the targets are 29.30 and then 38.40. No kidding. CRMD doesn't get better than that. Spike with a pop and then rising channel over the next 2.5 months, taking it from 3.5 to 12.5, and it doesn't look done. But what a chart! Right now, not going to be shocked to see this make a run at 17. DELL created a V bottom and right hand extension, and then broke out above the VWAP and moving averages and backed off. When it started to move, we put a swing on it. It's now moved from the mid 115 range to about 130. 131.60 at resistance. If it gets through here, 140 and 150 are targets. There, UG monster in the midway, after exploding and pulling back for 2 days, is now in a really intriguing little tight wedge pattern. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a fifth wave that takes us to something crazy like 100. But this is a very volatile stock, and I'll be awfully careful with it. The 4-day lows are 41.5. The gap is at 34. So lots of room for this one to go either way. Be careful, very careful. Swing FLEX. By the way, drug was not a swing trade. I'm not sure why it's on my list, so my bad. Flex breaks out, pulls back, pops again from a little flag or wedge here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth wave, 37 target, maybe 38. GATO in the junior silver group. After popping out of this coil there and then flagging and a rising flag, it's popped again. Now I'm looking for 24. GRRR broke out of a coil. We put a swing on it and then got to a first target at resistance and backed off. I'm still good with this one. If it resurrects itself, retesting 5 and then going to 6 3/4. HOWL broke out, spiked, and then reversed right at support here. I'm not going to lie, I don't like the way this looks, but we'll see if it holds up. INOD finally breaks out of its multi-month consolidation, taking out the declining top sign of moving averages, and it's trending. Today up another 76 cents or 4%. I think the stock makes a run at 22 and then 24.5. INSG looking like it wants to explode in a beautiful long-term pattern. Base, breakout, wave 1 and 2. Here's 3. and maybe 1, 2 of 3. I'm looking for more, 33 target. IOVA, bringing out of a coil, pops the resistance and backs off, holds the VWAP, and moves back up again. Today gained 62 cents or 6.3%. What I look for is a move over 11 with energy, then 12.5 and 14 are your targets. Laird Superfood has been phenomenal with a falling wedge, little flag, coil, another pennant here, and breakout today. Mid-channel target 9.5, upper channel 13. LUNR has a 1, 2, 3, 4 and came out of it, but is having a tough time getting past, looks like about 9. We get over 9, 10, and 12 are targets. MP, long downtrend. When they broke out of it from the wedge and pop, from the little falling pattern and popped again today. Looking for 20, 22.5. NET broke out of a base and backed off the test, bouncing today. A nice setup. Target 105. PLL, same here. Explosive type move to the first target, backed off in an orderly fashion. A little deeper than I would have liked, but it's still holding above the neckline of the breakout point and above the moving averages and trend lines. So let's say I'd like to see this hold 10. Today's nice pop of 99 cents or about 9%. Extension targets of 15 and 17. POET popped out of a coil and it's flagging now. You can see how the way the stock reacts. Breakout, falling wedge, pop, another wedge, or call it a flag. Either way, targeting 6 and 7.5. Sweet greens broke out and backed off. Still like the look of it. I'm still looking for a move to get this to 44, 40 and 44 targets. Sagamad broke out of inverse head and shoulders, backed off, and then popped again. We're at resistance here. They can get it up through this level, 6.15 or so. 7 and 8.5 are your targets. SMR, one of those power generators, broke out here, flag, popped, wedged. Looks to me like a 1, 2, 3, and 4 is underway. It may very well get to 24 and then 29. Talk, which we reestablished, is now moving again, although today wasn't a great day for it. My targets are 345.50 and 4. TCNNF, one of my favorite marijuana stocks. You can see why. Beautiful base breakout platform. Popped out sharply. Channel top and near resistance. If we get through here, I'm going to look for 15.5 and 17. Unity software, that's U, with a beautiful inverse head and shoulder base breakaway pattern. We put a swing on it and ran up to the target number 1. Now, for the last month, it's been consolidating. Let's see if it is able to get to the next level. 25.5 and 29 are my targets. VRNA, beautiful. Pop flag, pop pullback, pop flag, pop flag. I mean, just really nice symmetrical stair-step pattern with parallel channel. Next target is 40. And finally, VST, another new utility power generator, and the leader in the group. Here's a stock down from 20 to 140 some odd, and now it's wedging, flagging again. I don't think it's done yet. If we do break out of this wedge, I would look for about 150-60 range. And folks, that's a look at 30 of the still long-standing, some of them short-standing, shortly, swing trades. This is Harry Boxer wishing you a wonderful evening. TGIF tomorrow. I'll talk to you then. Bye.